First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Wainwright gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Adam Wainwright, we all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92, still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, this great changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
Colton Wong is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin playing. The 2-0. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The center fielder.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. But chalk one up for the offense on that.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first two guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
So now to the plate, Tyrone Taylor. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
Oh, that's it.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Ball four. Take the
and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Now to the plate, Narvaez, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Taylor at second, Escobar at first with no outs. And this will be fouled away. In the dirt, goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
The 1-2 from Wainwright. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Narvaez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
In now, Willy Adams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with one away now. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Outside,
and
ball.
He watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Garcia makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. The 2-1 home, and it's fouled away.
No,
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Four runs here in this half inning. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Batting it, the first baseman, number 11.
Rowdy Tellers the next to bat. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Carlos Martinez comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Brandon Woodruff will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. That's a ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
2-2 the count.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 2-2. Fouled off. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Another 2-2 offering. And he popped him up. Arenado trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Brewers lead it 5-0. So now into the box is Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tommy.
The pitch. And a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Now here it comes. Fouled away. The 2-1 home.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
At the plate now is Dylan Carlson. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he's back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Carlson, a California-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And he got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Edman, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the stretch, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. Pitch inside the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Adams picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Colton Wong now.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. In now is Lorenzo Kane, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And that's taken up and in for ball two. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
So now to the plate, Tyrone Taylor. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Hit in the air out to right. Carlson is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And now here is Paul Goldschmidt in his career against this pitcher. He's 3 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Goldschmidt leads off second with nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Yadi Molina digging in now. Here's the first offering, and she'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and 2, here it is. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul Deyoung. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Three and 2, full count. This is foul right side. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another full count pitch home. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Batting ninth.
Digging in next, Carlos Martinez. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0.
Hey, ha! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two 2-1. Here it is. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but you got to execute.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cards strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First pitch on the way.
Ball. 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hit hard, but foul.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Fouled off. He pulls this one into right. Carlson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Up next, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah!
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
0-2.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
Ball
Count
3.
full.
3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willy Adams.
2 down, no one on base. And up next will be Willy Adams. And now the first pitch.
That missed. That's a ball.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as
1-0.
the right-hander's up and warming. Two out, nobody on. Two 2-0.
That's the ball down.
Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
1-2.
Here comes the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
The 1-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Scooped up. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Standing in now, Rowdy Tellers. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. One and 1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Tellez, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And there he goes towards second. All even now, 2-2. Garcia on at first, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You got a full count.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Brandon Woodruff. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Just keeping it close. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Milwaukee leads 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch on the way.
Oh, yeah.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Goldschmidt.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Goldschmidt. Now here it comes.
Ball.
Goldschmidt, a native of the state of Delaware. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. He's got it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 1-0 the count.
1-0.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Now a long throw home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
So Paul Deyoung digs in next as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Deyoung in an 0-2 hole here. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is under it. Play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Molina leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
From the stretch.
Hey, what?
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Kane. First pitch of the AB now. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Softly hit out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, left field, Tyrone Taylor.
Next, it'll be Tyrone Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Edman calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Luis Garcia will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 66, Luis Garcia.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Deyoung's got it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tommy Edman. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Count even now at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The next 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Next, here is Dylan Carlson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail 5-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-1 on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Willy Adams. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here's the 0-1. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. And now a slider slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So here is Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ball 2 now.
That's the ball.
Too high.
3-0.
And it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
2 out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. 1-0 count. Here it is. Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. John Curtis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Pitching for the Brewers, number 29, John Curtis.
Stepping in once again is Tyler O'Neill. Lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Tyler O'Neill.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Hit hard to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. From the stretch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Curtis has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 1 out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Tellers might try to make a play on it. Again, a 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Harrison Bader. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. And the deficit remains 5-2. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 12, Jordan.
Jace Peterson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes.
No, that's in.
Hicks, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 1-0. One and two now.
1 and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Edman is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way.
One ball,
Breaking
no
ball
strike.
that time that misses out of the zone. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Grounded to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder at 6, Lorenzo Kane.
So the next to bat will be Lorenzo Kane. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Fouled away. Ready on 0-2.
Low ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains 5-2. Eric Yardley gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 57, Eric Yardley.
Now to bat, Yadier Molina singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1 the count to Molina. looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Paul Deyoung. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Yardley, 30 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. The 1-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. On the move is Garcia. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Edmundo Sosa come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 63.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. The 0-1 delivery. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Hey, keep hacking at that breaking ball. You're going to get one at some point.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll do a little something there I like to call the bait and switch, Matty. I think he took a bad swing at that first curveball to buy himself another one. He got one in the zone and didn't miss it.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Adames brings it in. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Alex Reyes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29. Alex Reyes.
Digging in will be Tyrone Taylor. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
The left fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
To the plate now, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Reyes playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
2-2.
The 2-2. Swing and he pops him up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Stepping in now, Narvaez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next will be Willy Adams. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Escobar is off of first with 2 away. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Edman onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Daniel Ponce de Leon trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Two balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 home.
Nope. Ball.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Next up is Rowdy Tellers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. No movement on base. It's ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Carlson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Brewers leave him loaded. They're still out in front, 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Boxberger will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jackie Bradley Jr. will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Dylan Carlson. Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
He's set, and the pitch. Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Boxberger, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Tyler O'Neill is on deck. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now back, left field, Tyler.
So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too high. And it's 3-0.
3 balls, no
On
strikes.
deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
And now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, that's low.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Arenado over at second. O'Neill is over at first with 1 away. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is laid off him for ball number 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment. Count
still full, 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Devon Williams was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Harrison Bader will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. As a look, now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he will look at a cold 3rd strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
2-2 the count.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The set and the 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Bradley is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for St. Louis. They trail 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Andrew Miller enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 21, Andrew Miller. Now playing center, batting 9.
So striding in to start the 9th is Jackie Bradley Jr. trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
all over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here's the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now it'll be Colton Wong. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So now to the plate, Lorenzo Kane, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
That's the ball. That's down.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Tyrone Taylor would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly, and it remains 5-2. Josh Hader is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Deyoung, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
0-1.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, number 36. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Outside, 2-1. Hader, a 6'3" left-hander. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Dylan Carlson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final today. The Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brandon Woodruff earns his first win of the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Adam Wainwright couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.